Hello everybody, my name is SirCrest, and this is going to be basically quick impressions of Prospekt. So Prospekt is developed by Richard Seabrook, published by him as well. Prospekt begins in the Nova Prospekt prison in the Half-Life universe. Gordon Freeman is slowly being overrun by soldiers in the prison. However, unknown to him, his Vortigaunt allies manage to find some help from a forgotten hero. This game is $10 on Steam, and the general consensus that I've been picking up is that this game, quote-unquote, is charging $10 for what effectively loads of other free mods have done way better. Under options, it was interesting that when the game started, it launched at 16:9, but it launched at 1440. Yeah, 1440 by 480. I don't know what the hell that is. I've never seen that before. Anyways, I think that's it. This launched the 18th. So, when was that? Thursday? Something like that? So let's see what this is about.
We must proceed, or all will be in there is no other alternative. The Guardian is our only great distress.
This reminds me of a little bit of episode 2, actually. A little bit. Just this whole particular sequence so far.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello.
Please bear with us.
So I can't move, by the way.
We are keeping our distance from you
Some really odd
due to your
color blending.
past reputation with our kind. You have been kept in a stasis for a long time, and much has changed in this era. The last time you encountered our kind, we were enemies. Now
That's true.
our races are one. When our world collided with yours, there was much
Oh wait, hold on, let me...
confusion. However, we now share a common enemy. Shortly after you were put into stasis, your world succumbed to the Combine, a race we have been at war with for some time.
Still no movement.
The man you know as Freeman is of no enemy to you. He is trying to save your planet as we speak. He has done many great things, but however, has angered the other parties. We don't have much time, so speak now, or we will assume you are in agreement with our new relationship.
Yep. This is a really massive example of telling and not showing.
My apologies for rushing you along, Shepard. However, the free man requires your help. He is facing a great challenge in a prison called
They messed up the subtitles there.
Prospekt. We need you to assist him in defeating the Combine in that area,
Comma.
so we can complete this mission. Once you have done this, we will meet again. We wish you good fortune in your mission, or as you say in your tongue, Godspeed.
This is almost... It's like they haven't played any of the Half-Life games, because none of them none of them do this. None of them have you wait for what seems like 5 minutes listening to dialogue. You can... Okay, this game looks pretty much bugged. The mouse sensitivity is way low. You can always move around. You can always do something. And this, so far, is not a very flattering example of much, I don't think. So I have no tools, no weapons, no nothing, not even a flashlight. Those are just props. Turn my mouse sensitivity a little bit more. I don't want to constantly move around on the desk.
This is a pre-recorded message. Overwatch uplink lost. Available units. Re-engage uplink. 50.
And there is a bunch of audio skipping in the game. And that, you know, has been a problem with the Source engine for a good... Well, since Half-Life 2 launched. And seems it's still an issue in this game. And in the past, I'd complained about my particular audio hardware skipping, but that has been subsequently solved in about November. So that's definitely the game doing it. If you remember my City Skylines Let's Play.
Shepard, huh? Welcome to the HCCU, man.
I talked about it a lot.
Tougher shit, same pay, but you get to play with some cool toys.
Oh, whoops. Right. Forgot. So far, it looks like a really... kind of a basic, prison mod. Or a map or something. Kind of like the kind of map you'd play on those zombie servers on Gmod. Let's go this way. So, yeah, the atmospheres and the lighting is okay. But, I mean, it's sort of... Whoa. It's sort of weird to see a new release, you know. Basically, this is a mod. But, you know, a mod of basically an old game, but it's a new release. So I kind of have to treat it like that. So, all in all, it doesn't look very good if we're counting it as a new 2016 release. As a Half-Life mod, am I really going to get shot? No? As a mod, it's okay if I take it as that, although it's a $10 mod, which is something I'm trying to keep in mind, because it's very conflicting, because I played a lot of great mods in the past for Half-Life 2. Really great memories with them. And I always gave them... In Half-Life 2, the turrets were sometimes broken, so they would wait like 5 seconds to kill you. I've played a lot of great mods, and I've given them a pass because, hey, they're free. Oh, do I need to, what's that? But this is paid for, so I have to, keep that in mind. I feel like I need to take this out. Because that's, as someone who played a lot of Half-Life 2, that would be what I imagine I'm supposed to do. Oh, I blocked the doorway, I guess. Do I... There we go. That's what I was supposed to do. Alright. I thought I was supposed to block the, Block the door.
I wonder why they got us doing all this indoor shit, though. Not that I'm complaining.
Maybe they're prepping us for your mom's house. Here, she's a feisty chick.
That's real funny, Davis. I hear the same thing about your wife.
Be careful what you say, man. Or when your ass is in trouble, I won't be saving it.
This when I talk about voice acting, I've only done like one project, so I'm not an expert. So it's purely from my own observations. You can sometimes tell when there's good voice actors who are given bad direction, and then bad voice actors with bad direction, or good voice actors with just a bad script. In this, I would say the voice actors seem pretty competent, but the script is kind of pretty average, maybe, but then bad direction, like the types of inflections and all that. Is this guy still alive or something? So when they deliver these lines, see this right here, this room looks so cheap. You wouldn't find this in a, well, I guess you would find it in a Valve game, but from over 10 years ago, maybe. So I guess I'm using some of these boxes as a platform, perhaps, to get up there. And the fact that I can't sprint, well, I guess sprinting in a Half-Life game is due to the HEV suit, so maybe that's why. See, I think the script is kind of, well, that intro sequence was horrific. When you have an intro sequence like that where the player can do literally nothing, they can hit escape and go to the options menu and that's it, you know that that intro sequence is self-masturbatory. I put the inflection on the wrong word, but you know what I mean. It is of no benefit to the player, purely to the benefit of the developer, in my experience, in my opinion.
Wait till you meet Captain Ransom. A real
Okay.
hard ass. Makes it pay out the ass.
Makes it or you? What? The subtitles are often wrong.
Repeat, primary target is tactical command and control of biotics.
What was I gonna say? Right, so that whole sequence, it feels like it's for the developer, or for the sake of the writer so that they don't have to write out a interactive or a paced intro sequence. Like in Half-Life, you learn a lot about the world, you learn a lot about what's going on, the characters, the atmosphere, all of what's going on because you've, well, effectively been in stasis since Half-Life 1, from my understanding. I only played Half-Life 1 once, by the way. Half-Life 2, probably 6 or 7 times. And so that whole intro sequence is all paced. I mean, you walk around and you explore this area. No one ever just keeps you frozen in place and tells you what's going on. And that, to me, is a huge negative for the experience. And I hope that makes sense. Can't even zoom in. Again, probably because I don't have the HEV suit.
To get your heads in the game.
That
I need every one of you on point.
did he even check the subtitles? Because, I mean,
Need every one of you on point. You need to train harder than yesterday, and you need to be faster than yesterday.
see, that's a different subtitle than before.
We need to improve, gentlemen. and we can improve.
So, usually one word is off, maybe two. You know, maybe there's a comma missing or something that's a little typo, because there's a lot of dialogue. But usually you find those later on in the game. You know, playtesters may simply start playing early on, and a lot of people start playing in the beginning. Now, right there, I have no fucking idea what that was for. Those type of things where they don't belong to me really piss me off. Because it's just like, oh, you see what we're going to do here was we're going to flash up G-Man, and then you'll, you know, be scared and stuff. That's about it. I'm guessing we need some of these barrels for something. I guess you kind of already get my feeling of this. I got this game for free, but there's no way in hell I would pay for it, given what I've already done so far. I guess I'm supposed to block the steam. I'm guessing. Can't move those. Can't pick them up, rather. And, you know, if you look back at Half-Life 2, if you play it, graphically, I think the game has aged pretty well. In my opinion. Oh. Fuck, alright. Maybe I need a barrel. I think the game has aged pretty well visually, but a lot of people... I was reading a thread on this right now about people going back and playing Half-Life 2 today. Because it came out in November of 2004. I got it in Christmas 2004. And I still have the box for it. I have the G-Man box, which really... I think my grandmother actually got me for it, or got me it. I was kind of annoyed because I wanted the G-Man box. Anywho, there was a thread and some people were going back and playing Half-Life 2, and one of the things that really bothered them was the game is full on, or it's very full of gimmicky puzzles that took advantage of the source engine, like a lot of the balance puzzles, a lot of the physics puzzles, and all that stuff makes sense at the time, right? You want to have puzzles that show off. Alright, maybe that's not actually what I want. You want puzzles that take advantage. Can I even run through that? Nope. It's an invisible wall. That's some great design there. You can just... Alright, so... Okay, a serious criticism. If you don't want people to go through here, rather than putting an invisible wall, which is really dumb, you need a visible wall, or a practical obstacle that changes the way the person plays. If this whole area was full of steam or flames or something, for one thing, most people probably wouldn't dare go through it. Secondly, the people that do go through it would probably be killed by each subsequent steam vent. But you only have one layer of steam, which obviously they can run right through because they're not being damaged strongly enough. Don't put a wall there. You guys see what I'm saying here? Like, this whole area seems very poorly thought out, when you could just make the whole area full of that steam, and then, practically speaking, they would die before they hit the end. So as far as a gameplay perspective, it is an obstacle. But if you just put a little border, or not a border, an invisible wall there, just because you couldn't be bothered to put in the stuff that would actually make it not pass-throughable, that's really kind of shoddy. And this particular sequence feels really lazy because there's no sprint. You don't have the HEV suit yet. And I have heard you get the HEV suit at somewhat of a random location. See, I'm still getting hit by the steam there. Yeah, I mean, this room feels like it's unfinished to me. Is there a hole in the wall or something over here? Oh, there's a steam vent up there. Great, I mean, really great job of hiding it. You know, far too often in games they put what you're supposed to do in a place that makes sense. So it's an interesting gameplay perspective where you put where you want people to go in a place where they wouldn't ever think to look, you know?
You have to come out here early every goddamn morning and scold you guys. Let's just do it right.
Well, they got that. Well, they got that subtitle right. I guess that's good. Oh god. Hey guys, I found the slam prop. Let's put it everywhere. With no flashlight, I can't even see what I'm supposed to look at. Oh. Should I be doing that? Cool. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do. But all the same, I still did it. I did it. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm even doing this the right way. Set that right there. Damn. Damn. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? The range of those is much further than I remember. It's interesting how that actually played out differently because there was a sensor there. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? How did it not blow up the other one? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, good. Is that really it? That's a really strange puzzle. If that's it. That's it. Okay. All right. All right. Finally. Wait, what? So I now have the HEV suit? From picking up a crowbar? How does that make any sense? In fact, it doesn't. Alright, so I have a pistol now. Okay. To me, that makes zero sense. Why would you give them a crowbar and then within 3.5 seconds give them the pistol and give them the HEV suit at the same time? That's really strange. No? What? Oh. Universal collision. And so earlier, the enemy that we did see that was that was a zombine, right? So there's combine zombies. All right, buddy, you need to stop. There's combine zombies. There's antlions, antlion queens. What was the point of that? Wow. Okay. There's lots of why. Why don't these doors open at the same time? That's like a Half-Life 2 staple. One of the things I hated about a lot of Source Engine horror games is that they'll do this whole, we have no lights and your only light is a flashlight type things. Why is this even here? It's underground. What is this? There's a lot of like, yeah, like, why are you doing this type of stuff? Why would you even place that unit there? It's very strange. It's a lot of why bother? Seeing reflections through something. This does feel like one of those mods that's rated like 6 out of 10 on ModDB. You know what I mean? And there's no point to this area. It doesn't seem like there's any point to a lot of these places. There's some zombies over there. And typically in mods with these vents, they'll drop a head crab or something. Yeah, right there. See? Good timing. It's like it's so unimaginative. What the fuck was that? Did they forget to turn it on? Do I have any grenades? No? I can't go up that back there. I want to make it easy on me, so I'm trying to figure out where I have to go. At least I did custom voices. Wait. Yeah, it was a female voice in Half-Life 2. I'm trying to remember if they altered it just for this game, but it doesn't seem like it. It's also unclear of what I actually did. It's sort of like the summary of this game is like, wait, why? Wait, what did I do? What happened? Wait, why did you do that? Did you just do that because it looked cool? That type of stuff. I'm wondering if that opened up the, yeah, it probably opened up that gate.
That PCB flak you guys are wearing is extremely durable.
Oh, fuck.
It's rated for ballistic protection at level 5, and it has full nuclear, bio, and chemical protection. It's electronically powered active protection. It's adapted to take power from our recharge units and designated power outlets.
What you're saying doesn't make any sense.
I'm told that we'll have access to power. Charging during this operation should not be an issue. So we're gonna run you guys through a couple things, but before we start on that, did y'all look at the literature? Are there any questions? I don't want us to get out there and someone can't figure out how to fucking plug the thing in.
None of this seems connected whatsoever. Okay, so now... Alright. Is that all I got? Alright. Oh well. I'm not sure how much more I can play.
I don't want us to get out there and someone can't figure out how to fucking plug the thing in.
It'd be nice if I could just turn off this really, really dumb dialogue. And place this over in the corner. And, yeah, I only have a submachine gun. I'll throw it out there. That's so dumb. Why does this even work? Why? Now I have 5 weapons, like 25 minutes into the game. Balance is not in the vocabulary of this thing. 1 minute, you're frolicking through a room with so many enemies, but they're not set up in a way where it really matters where you go. And then the next time, you literally have a firing squad at you, but they're able to be killed by running up to him and hitting him in the face with a crowbar. I am playing on normal, but see, difficulty isn't just enemies with damage. It's where they're placed, how you can engage them, all these sorts of things. Why are these rooms here? Am I full? It's not. So the developers, I guess the game's idea of difficulty is make it so they have nowhere to go. What the fuck? Alright, thanks. Alright. really don't feel like playing anymore. Hey, you want really good Half-Life mods and Half-Life stories and stuff? Go to ModDB. And don't pay $10. Is this Half-Life music? Like, besides just taking potshots at these guys, I don't know... See, a lot of times in Half-Life games, Valve-developed games, you have specific ways you can engage the enemy. That was pretty cool. That doesn't really exist. It's... Can't use that. Guess I have to go this way.
Warning. Vital signs critical. Seek medical attention.
Yeah, good idea.
Emergency. User death imminent.
Yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate it. I do have grenades. So that's good. Check out the range on that.
Ammunition depleted.
Like, what are you honestly supposed to do? Take advantage of their bad shot? Alright, well, I'm done with this game. So this is Prospekt, developed by Richard Seabrook, I believe it was. It's $10 on Steam. Mixed reviews. It's basically a pretty average Half-Life mod that you pay for. And, like, how far are we? Okay, so we're in Chapter 2, finally. But the story that exists feels really... like... almost like it was originally intended just to be like, okay, we need a story, so let's have a story. But then it got in the way. I have no idea what my character is supposed to be. Or supposed to be doing. Like, it's clear in pretty much any other Half-Life game what the overarching goal of what you're doing is. But in this, it's like, okay, I was in stasis, and then I'm enemy with the Vortigaunts, I guess? I think? And then I'm not? And then we're one, and then I'm not in stasis anymore, and then I just go around shooting antlions. Like, that is the... whatever. Anyways. Yeah, remember what in the beginning where I said, hey, if you want to see more of this, then I might play it, and forget it. Yeah, so my name is SirCrest. If you enjoyed my criticisms of this game, and you want to see more videos where I talk about games, both good and bad, please subscribe. Be sure to subscribe, whichever my normal way of doing it is. And have you played Prospekt? What do you think of it? Anyways, that is all for me, and I will talk to you later.